channel. I'm Candace, the newbie gardener, and I am just picking a few ripe tomatoes that I see out here on the garden. Those were money makers. Now I'm gonna move over to my homestead over in my little raised bed here. Lately, the tomatoes have been ripening very quickly. And I've been trying to come up with clever recipes and ways to use them. But that's very exciting. I feel like it's been a long summer and I'm finally reaping my harvest. So this is just an update. As you can see, the tomatoes are ripening. Here's my San Marzano. Here I'm gonna leave that one and get a little bit more, but this is the one that's growing kind of sideways over here, so there's plenty more. Still getting a little blossom and rot on a few on here, but just a couple here and there, so I'm still getting a pretty good harvest. Then my old dollar store seeds still hanging on, the free seeds hanging on as well. And then I believe it was my last update, I forgot to show the third San Marzano, which has some good sized tomatoes here. And I've kind of moved it up against the house so it gets more sun, where it's around 3 p.m. in the afternoon, so the sun kind of shifts a little bit. So that's that. Again, the zinnia still attracting pollinators, as you saw at the beginning of the video. This is a carpenter bee, I believe. 2 carpenter bees. And then this is the taller than me money maker. The other San Marzano, this is the one that I did not prune, so it's pretty bushy. Lots of tomatoes. I don't think I've pulled off a ripe one yet from here, but I did want to show a couple of head blossom and rot on here as well. Not as many as the other San Marzano, the one that I did prune, but I did. Oh, here it is. I wanted to show you guys. I just noticed this one. If I can focus, there we go. Got a little squatter in there, so I'm gonna pull this off. I think I saw one more too that had, oh yeah, this one has a hole as well. I don't know, is it better if something's eating on it to leave it so it'll just keep eating on that one, or do you take it off and run the risk of it moving to another tomato, or is it kind of inevitable that they'll move to other ones? I don't know. If you have any thoughts, let me know down in the comments. Here's the other money maker. It has, like, I didn't have a stake or tomato trellis for it, so it's like the weight of it, it's just growing horizontal now. I don't even know what to do with it. I think I'm gonna try and like string it up to some of those, like whatever these are called, on the balcony railing, and maybe see. I have it kind of leaning on the other money maker right now, but it has plenty of tomatoes to weigh it down. And here are the carrots. I've been harvesting a few. I realized I think the soil was just a little too dense, so they're not growing big. These are little fingers, which are intended to be small, but they're smaller than I thought. I'm gonna pull one for you guys now so you can see. Oh, this was really small. This is probably the smallest one I've picked. So let's do another one. See if I can redeem myself. Let's try this one over here. Ah, redemption. This is actually the biggest one I've pulled, so what great timing. It's although this is definitely the biggest. This is the size I was expecting. I'm kind of holding my finger up. You can compare. This is the size I was expecting, but most of them I've been getting have been maybe about an inch. So that's exciting. Can't wait to nibble on that. I've gotten rid of the zinnia that was in the grow bag. The 2 sunflowers, they've died out. So now in the raised bed, I have this dying dill that's snapped in half. I still have these tomatoes. I think I'm gonna pull these up today. And this cabbage, I think I'm gonna pull that up too. I'm just gonna give up the ghost on these and accept that I'm not getting anything from these. And then I may put perhaps some spinach or lettuce in there. This other cabbage is, I mean, it looks like it's still growing, so I'm just gonna leave it. And then the green pepper back there, getting pretty big. And that mint that I said I was gonna pull up, but I haven't, it's still back there as well. But I'm happy with that green pepper. And it's funny how this one gets the least amount of sun because it's covered by all the zinnia, but it's growing the best. And then the one that I never actually planted in like a larger container is here. It had a ton of flowers, and now there's a few little peppers. Yeah, see the best angle so you can see it. I don't know if you can see that, but that's a pepper. So, oh, there's a yellow jacket flying around me. Okay. Sorry. Just trying not to shoo it away. Agitated. All right, he's gone. All right, so yeah, so that's and then we still have the other zinnia. Oh, there's the carpenter bee and the homestead. I have some, I guess these are considered, I don't know if they technically a volunteer, but zinnia coming up. The beets I planted a little while ago are not really beaten. They're just beet. Bad joke. They're not really growing. They're not really dying either, so I'm just letting it be. This is probably like another these are little zinnias probably coming up, or some other weed perhaps coming up. The broccoli I planted didn't really do anything. I need to just pull those up. Yeah, so that's that. These are the grow bags that the one zinnia was in, and the sunflowers. I still have the tallest sunflower still in there. I've been working on digging up the shorter one. I cut it down. Oh, there we go. So that, and I've just been kind of digging because I can't, if I just pull it, it pulls up all the soil. So I'm just trying to dig around these roots, and I'm going to dig that up. And I think I'm going to try, because I still have about 2 months before the first estimated frost, which I think doesn't really apply since I'm in such a densely populated area. And I think on this balcony close to the building, like, we really don't get a ton of frost. So I'm hoping I have time to grow some more carrots, and debating if I want to try broccoli in one of these grow bags as well, because the soil is pretty loose in these. So I'm just gonna amend it, maybe add some blood meal and or bone meal to it, and then direct sow some carrots in one and maybe a broccoli in the other. But by the time I film the next update, I will have decided what I'm doing, and I'll let you guys know. But Thanks for checking out another update video. Keep coming back. If you have any tips for me, just give them to me in the comment section. Thank you again. Bye-bye.